Hello ladies, gents, and psychotic gnomes. Let's do the Daily Challenge of Spelunky for May 2nd. Wow, 2 days in a row, amazing, this is nuts. It's actually, I happened to get the whole weekend off because that's the way that days off work at the post office when you're a mail carrier. You get a rotating day off, so you get Monday, then Tuesday, then the next week is Wednesday, the next week is Thursday, then the next week is Friday, and then the week loops around and then starts on Saturday. So once every 5 weeks you get 2 days off in a row, which is the long weekend of Friday and Saturday, and it's pretty neat. So I have been able to spend 2 days in a row recording a bunch of Spelunky, a bunch of Hotline Miami, and a bunch of Binding of Isaac, because those are the current series. And you know, I finally get a chance of getting a backlog instead of just always maybe making it under the wire like I have been lately. I reached my next day off with 0 videos under my belt, and I had to restart the entire cycle all over again. Anyway, yesterday it wasn't bad. It was just not as good as the others have been. Well, that was terrible. We can save this dog. We can save this dog by doing that. Haha! Oh man, I just spared Major Stupid a major amount of pain. I hope that he'll be grateful with a morphine-imbued lick to the face. It will be so great to get that that ability to ignore a bunch of pain. And there's a bunch of things happening in my face right now, such as saying a whole bunch of times. So maybe stop overusing that word a little bit. Sometimes, man, I get into these funks where the same word comes out of my face over and over and over and over. Like, for example, yesterday with Hotline Miami was just dicks. It was constantly talking about dicks. And, you know, I'm a great fan of dicks, don't get me wrong, but I don't think that that they should be spoken of that often. And I now realize that that sentence can be completely taken out of context. I did not mean that I'm a great fan of dicks in a homosexual way, which, you know, no judgment if you are homosexual and are a great fan of dicks in a sexual manner. That is more power to you. I really, I'm not going to judge you about it, because everybody has their own likes, and as long as you're not hurting anybody against their consent, that is perfectly fine. What you do behind closed doors, you know, in a public place as well. I'm not going to start yelling at you because you're butt fucking your buddy in the middle of the park. I might just not, you know, continue watching because that's not my thing. I don't feel comfortable with it. Like, I feel like there's this big spectrum. I don't know why I'm getting into this topic, but I'm just barreling ahead. Don't mind me. Just completely ignore what I'm saying if you don't find the topic interesting. But a lot of people have this conception of, oh, it's you're either gay or you're not, or you're either gay, straight, or bisexual. There's these free settings, and many times bisexual is not a setting for a lot of people. It's not like that, man. I think there's enough. I think there's a huge body of evidence to say that this guy's going to die. That's for one, but that's kind of a very foregone conclusion in any of my runs. Okay, let's be careful here. There you go, that should work. Yeah, there's a substantial body of evidence to say that there's a sexuality spectrum. It is not clear-cut. Some people are completely straight, except for a tiny bit that are a little bit gay. They might be open to that whole thing under the right circumstances. Some people are have no preference. I am okay, man or woman, I am perfectly fine sexing up one or the other. Uh-oh, holy shit. I've been absolutely atrocious. We gotta open that vault. And some people are just 100% gay. There's just no boobies allowed, or dicks if you're a gay lady. And it's a massive spectrum of you know, I might like the ladies a little bit, but I'm mostly into dudes and that type of thing. I feel I fall, not to like boast my masculinity or anything, but I mean, I might be proven wrong at some point in my life. I hope not, because I don't like the prospect of it. But I feel like I would never go for it. I would never be gay for anybody. I'm pretty sure I would never do anything sexual with another man. That would be pretty disgusting in my, in my perception. Let's just do that. No, that does not work. Pretty disgusting in my personal preference. As a thing that I would do, I would definitely not want to do it. Let's see what we can get right here. This should work. There's a Kali altar out there, and if I use ropes, there's 3 shopkeepers here, so I should be able to make good use of that Kali altar. Anyway, I think I've fallen the not completely the far side because I don't have any phobia or any hatred towards it. I feel I am perfectly tolerant, but I do have the sense that, you know, if I see homosexual acts, I really don't wanna continue watching. I am not enticed by that in any way whatsoever. But there's people that actually get aroused by it, but they would never want to do it. There's people that would totally be open to it, and there's other people that would just love dicks in their buttholes. You know, it's just a personal preference thing, and it's saying completely the same goes for women. Although it does feel like women are much more versatile. They can move around that sexual spectrum. Anyway, I would really like to stop talking about that. I don't know why the hell did I start this whole conversation with myself. But there you have it. There's my views on sexuality and my own personal preferences. I hope that you enjoy very much having learned about that. I am sure that you were just so enthralled, so enticed by everything that I just said. Man, this is a bad place to put myself into. There you go. Yeah, let's put a rope here. I am spending 3 ropes to get a Kali item. That's what's happening here. Actually, it's a Kapala because the dog's still alive, so 100% worth it. Oh shit. I need a shotgun to make it all the way up there. So let's do that. This is going to take a while, but totally worth it. So yeah, that's that conversation came out of nowhere. I will totally go away now. There was no ulterior motive or nothing that I wanted to say about it. Just, you know, telling you about it. Maybe with a little bit of luck, open your horizons. Where's my shopkeeper corpse? Derp. No, wait. My shotgun. I need the shotgun. I can go back for it. Yeah, you know, if you feel weird about it, I feel it's perfectly as long as you're not spewing hatred to anybody. You can have whatever preference you like. You shouldn't feel bad about it. Like I'm sure there is a portion of the population, especially online, of the PC type of people, that will say, "Oh, you shouldn't say that. That's disgusting. You shouldn't say that what gay people do together is wrong." Blah blah. I'm not saying it's wrong, for one, but I will say that in my personal view, if I see it, I will not enjoy it. I would rather not see it ever. Oh man, I need to use so many ropes here. Okay, I should be able to do that. I don't think, son of a and I don't think I should be ashamed of that. I mean, it's just the way I was built, and I am not passing judgment on anybody. It's just I don't want to experience that with my visual. Oh nice, the climbing gloves. With my eyeballs. I don't want to experience that, so I don't think there's anything wrong with that, and I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that feel the same way. I don't think they should feel shamed for it, as long as they are not alienating anybody. It's just not for me. I don't want to watch, I don't know, a woman eating a whole watermelon in one bite, but hey, more power to her. If she can do it, I just don't feel like that would be a great thing to watch. The same thing with buttholes being rammed by cocks. I just don't think that that's a thing that I want to watch. Anyway, I really don't know where that came from, so sorry about that whole thing. I guess I don't know. I can't even venture. I guess maybe. Oh yeah, that's right. Because I was saying I was cracking so many sexual innuendo jokes. Oh, in Hotline Miami, that's why that whole narrative just happened. So, my apologies that made you feel a little violent, as in, you know, very awkward and weird. Like, I really did not need to listen to that. That's what you're thinking, right? I really did not need to listen to that. I don't know, unsubscribe, hate. There's no hate button, but I guess there's a dislike button. So I guess you can press that down and just teach me a lesson that way. I will be just so heartbroken. It's actually surprisingly bumming when there's a dislike there and there's no comment saying I disliked it for these reasons, which has not happened to me yet. I mean, I have seen a few dislikes and I can only hazard it brings out all the insecurities like oh, I'm sure I was so lame, I made this really poor taste joke, I'm not cut out for this shit, I am such a poor entertaining, blah 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 blah. That's what, and ultimately, like an hour later, I don't even think about it. That's something that I feel I'm pretty good about. Like, I'll see a thing, it'll upset me moderately, but 30 minutes later, it's completely gone. It's not in my head altogether, it doesn't affect my life in any way. So I feel like I'm lucky that way. I can just completely forget about something unpleasant and just get on with my life, because there's a lot of great things in my life. I'm pretty sure that if everything was unpleasant, then yeah, I probably couldn't get over the bad things, because it's all bad. But yeah, those dislikes, they do rankle the feathers when I first see them. It's like, why? At least tell me why. I don't know what I can do to improve. Maybe you think I'm doing too many dick jokes, too many homo references, and that will be a perfectly valid criticism, and if you frame it in a constructive manner, I will be like, you know what, you're totally right, I'm going to try to clean up my act a little bit, because, you know, it is, to be perfectly sincere, I am sure it is off-putting to hear it a little too much. So just let me know if it's too much, and I will totally not take it personally, like, oh, you're just lame because you don't like my jokes. No, man, I will be very appreciative of you saying, you know what, you're doing that a little too much, maybe tone it down a bit, that type of thing, as long as you're not a dick about it. But yeah, those dislikes for no reason, it's like, man, I really wish I knew why this was clicked, other than, you know, I can only assume it's just I have a personal troll, and I made it on YouTube, because now I have a troll all of my own. Just a chest down there, that is good stuff. That's what I was looking for, while just going off and on about my personal tribulations. Let's kill this man with the power of my gun. Come on, man. Cooperate. It'll all be over soon. Thank you. That's what I told my kidnap victim last night. Killed that spider. Holy shit, it has exploded in a tiny billion pieces. So, billion tiny pieces. I always say that backwards. So yeah, man, if you reach a point where you dislike the video and you're not just trolling me, just let me know. Let me know, and I will actually appreciate it. I need this shotgun. Maybe because, you know, hitting that dislike button and then saying nothing, it is the most ambiguous thing you can do. That you're not teaching me anything, you're not doing anything to improve my content. Maybe that's the whole point. Let's see if we can quickly make it to the other side, because there's a bunch of gems to be ghosted. Okay, we got 2 of them. That's good-ish, I suppose. There was a really bad spot to ghost things, to be honest. But I should be able to actually ghost the rest. I'll do something like this. Yeah, I was trying to say, you're not doing anything. You're not altering my content in any way. So unless you're a troll, if you're hitting that dislike button and saying nothing, I just gotta assume, for my own personal sanity, that you're just a troll trying to make me feel bad. That's all I can do. And then if that's the case, you know what, you just fuck you and all your family, you piece of shit. That's all I can tell you. If you're trying to make me feel bad for no reason, just because you personally dislike my brand, so to speak. But anyway, if you would like my content to change in any way, do hit that dislike button. I cannot stop you, and I won't even want to stop you, because I don't think it even affects anybody in any way. It's just, oh man, a dislike on YouTube, oh no. That I'm chewing my nails now. But oh shit, really? Nah, let's just put a bomb there. This should work. There you go. I'm even going to Ghost the Sapphire because I'm just so damn elite. I just could not fathom the idea of spending my very last rope on a goddamn escape from the ghost. That would be just awful. What a terrible expenditure. We're going to let the ghost get the hell away from me. Just let it go away. I should really be carrying it to the other side of the screen, but whatever, man. I would like to get that idol, but I ain't got no... Oh, shit. I got kind of stuck in the corner there. Woo! That was very nerve-wracking. Let's get that other money, and then we'll be done. Was that triggered? Yeah, it was totally triggered. So good. I have 8 health, so I'm sorry, Major Stupid. I have no time to rescue you. I feel bad instantly. Every time I do that, I really wish I didn't do that because I feel bad instantly about shooting the dog in the face. This is not a dog. Let's make that clear. It is just a pixelated representation of a dog. It is not a real dog. I mean, they did not just commit animal cruelty. I will be just heartbroken if a puppy had actually died out of my actions. I am not like my wife. She will just kill animals every day because she just gets tired of them. She just rescues them from the pound, and whenever she gets tired of them, she just sates her serial killer tendencies. And I you know, it's better that than actually go out and kill people, but then because then you get incarcerated. So I do tell her, you know, if you're going to have serial killer tendencies, at least kill animals. Okay, let's just stop. let's stop saying all those things because a lot of people, and honestly, with a good reason. I'm not saying that is not a valid standpoint, because most people deserve it, while animals are mostly, for the great majority of animals, I mean, possibly there's a 0.0001% of animals in the animal kingdom that might deserve to die for one reason or another. Most people actually had it coming for a different amount of reasons, while animals are perfectly innocent. So a lot of people feel like killing an animal is 100 times worse. Killing an animal in cold blood, not just for you know, for food consumption. I'm going to eat cows every day of my life for the rest of my life if I could, if it weren't bad for my cholesterol and all that. Holy shit, do I love beef. Also can be misconstrued as a homosexual statement, but it is not. Rest assured. And I'm hoping for the shopkeeper to jump over here and have a grand old time jumping into spikes. He's not cooperating though, and now something that I just now realized. Kinda had to make my way. Oh yeah, dumbass monkeys. There you go. Aha! Oh wow, that was expert moves right there. I was hoping for that man to stop being a pain in the ass. Let's try and do something like that. Yeah. Oh yeah, nice. Ghost is coming. Would like to get up to where the ghosting happens. Really? Really? Come on. I need to go up there. Aha! Wow, I feel like that jump should not be possible. I want this to be far. That does not work. That emerald's lost forever. Unless I want to do 2 trips here. That makes no sense. Oh man, this is awful. Now what we're going to do is just grab that one because it's a pain in the ass to ghost. And then we're going to go under the ghost. From here. Get the emerald. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Just watch this happen, watch this happen. Yeah! Nice! Anyway, lots of people feel like killing innocent animals in cold blood is much worse than killing a person. And, yeah, that's probably true. I don't know, man. It's just, like... Oh, shit. Yeah, like, you hear a news story... Son of a bitch, man. This is not going to work, is it? Maybe we can just whip the ruby and get it ghosted that way. Okay. Wow, look at that. 2 gems out of an urn. But I have no way of working around this goddamn ghost. Holy shit, what a pain in the ass. At least I get that emerald ghosted. And the ruby that I tried so hard. Tried so damn hard. Uh-oh. Okay, this should work. Huh? Ah. Oh man, don't try this at home. This is awful. This so terrible. All the things I'm doing just so close to death every single time with the damn ghost. Anyway, you hear in the news about people getting killed, and you almost just shrug. Even people that get horribly tortured. Well, maybe not that much, because there was this enormous story about those girls that got kidnapped not too long ago. It was the 3 girls, and they were in this awful place with this psycho, this complete psycho monster that was kidnapping them and raping them every day, and that kind of shit, kind of completely fucked up stuff. And that was a huge news story, whereas, you know, people probably torture dogs every day in Asia. That's not racist. Please don't think that it's racist, because it's not racist. I was trying to get my money up there, but quite clearly I already grabbed it, so I am a moron. They eat dogs in China. There's nothing racist about that. It's just a statement of fact. And there's these videos on YouTube that my wife has watched. I told her, why do you watch this shit? There's nothing you could do about it. Why do you watch this shit? It is so awful. Please stop watching it. But she doesn't. Well, I guess she does at some point. But these absolutely dog skinning videos is like, oh my goodness, this is so terrible. And that makes you feel worse than, you know, actual human beings being treated that way. Because, you know, these dogs have done nothing to deserve that kind of shit. Well, human beings, most of them are freaking guilty, myself included. I am a terrible person in some areas, so I probably will deserve to be tortured a little bit, if I'm perfectly honest with you. Ooh, black market. Times is right there, pretty damn easy. Everybody's a terrible person, is what I'm trying to say here. And our standards are completely screwed up, and nobody knows a damn thing about anything. That is everything that I'm trying to say. Anyway, how about we move on from all those preachy and dumbass subjects that I really have no real knowledge or right to tell you what to think about. I may focus on all the things that are happening on screen, namely all the bees that are going to succumb to my wrath and give me great rewards. I really don't even give a crap about getting stung a bunch of times, except anaphylactic shock. Oh, my tongue is... Whoa, my tongue is flying into my roof. What's going on? This whole joke is ruined because, you know, I'm still playing, so it's not like I just dropped dead, which is what I was trying to do. I should have just stopped moving. Oh man, I just didn't think about that. I was so focused on the gameplay. I didn't think about just stopping to move my Spelunky character while I went into anaphylactic shock and then told you to call an ambulance and pretended to be dead after being stung by a bee in Spelunky, because, you know, Spelunky is real life. It's super important. And whatever happens in Spelunky, okay, well, never mind. This guy is just determined to be a pain in my anus. There you go. He was just so determined to kill me. Man, did not think that joke through. Too bad. Anyway, there's an emerald over there. Is there anything to ghost here? I don't feel like it. I don't think there is. And every gem is just really bad and easy and hard to access. Hey, look at that. Oh man, emerald to diamonds. Now we gotta get that. How did that caveman get in there? That is the question for the ages. I am very weirded out by his presence in that little cave. I guess he constructed the tiki trap after putting himself in, and he was just eating rats and shit like that. Oh man, there's a diamond over there. I didn't even try to ghost that. I got ghosted like a boss. So I guess I'll better grab that. I mean, it's a diamond. It's there. I have to go get it. I wasn't even planning to, but I saw it. Now I must have it. Random noises while I grab this diamond. I know it's, you know, it's hit or miss, my commentary. Sometimes I have a great stroke of brilliance and I just blow your mind off your freaking head, and then you have to go to your own funeral as it goes, because I just destroyed your mind so hard that you just dropped dead on the spot. That's just how much I warped your world vision. And other times, it's just me making fart noises. It's, you know, you just take the good with the bad and just look for those hidden gems in all this sea of shit that comes out of my mouth. And hopefully, this is bad, but luckily, I'm too badass for this guy. Holy shit. I can't believe that stupid, disgusting piece of garbage of a hired help waited that long to alert the shopkeepers, because that's what happened. You know that's what happened. I was hoping for that bomb to cling to the shopkeeper. There you go. Actually, I was trying to get the gems out, but I was also trying to get this man out of there. There you go. And let's not do what I just did, because that was 1 in a million opportunity. This guy can get me up here, though. There's no way I could ever replicate what I just did. I mean, that was like the most awesome performance of all time. I really should make a highlight of stuff like that, but, you know, it's really hard to, as opposed to, oh, highlight of the deaths, which is just skip to the end of the video and cut out the last part. Come on, man, just go away. Uh-oh. Okay, we're doing this. We're doing this again. Wow, okay, that's great. This man is probably going to come after me. There's no way he dropped. There you go. He's not dead yet. Alrighty. Well, somehow I survived all that stuff. I don't know. Don't ask me how it was possible for me to not succumb to these guys. Well, that was stupid. I just wasted the bombs that I used to open up the area over there. But yeah, there's no way I could have. If you think, oh, wow, amazing skill, holy shit, that was pure luck. I could have easily been completely destroyed by those guys. So don't think I have anything on your own skills or whatever. It's like, holy shit, I should be a billion times dead. That was an amazing explosion, by the way. I should be a billion times dead by the hands of these maniacs, but instead I just managed to react correctly to their assault. Let's put a bomb there because it's just this shopkeeper. Holy shit. This black market was a pain in the ass, and that's an item I don't have yet, so. Wow, look at all those people dead down there. It's a great thing. That looks like my backyard right there. Wow, that's awesome. What a crazy replication of my own house. Something I always wanted when I finally had enough money to buy my own house. It's not really my house, it's the bank's house. I'm paying the bank for it. But the loan is there, so I live here, so it's mostly my house, okay? Something I always wanted was a big backyard where I can just dig out a huge hole and pretend it's for a swimming pool. But just make it a lot deeper, and then like make a falls. Like there's this swimming pool, and it's like suspended, and in between there's this enormous space where I can store all the corpses that I have accrued from all my serial killer exploits. That's something I always wanted. It was always such a pain in the ass to hide the bodies before I had this house, and now I'm just so happy that I can get away with it so easily. It's just so nice, super nice. Anyway, we're done here because, oh wow, okay, let's not be hasty with this disgusting ghost, because I picked up all those gems that I shouldn't have. Oh wait, look at that. I totally forgot that was there. I went out of my way to ghost it too. So great black market. It was a pain in the ass to get the items and get all the deaths that I needed to succeed, but items are concerned, it was awesome. It was jetpack, a whole bunch of bombs. What was that? 2 bomb boxes, something like that. Maybe just 1 bomb box and a bomb bag, but totally worth it. And specs, you know, some miscellaneous good items that is great to have, especially later when we get to the whatchamacallit, the place with places and rocks and Anubis. Yes. The temple. When we get to the temple, And there's the dark level. Very handy to have. Wow, that cape just got blown away. Let's just drop that guy into the other dude's domain, except he was just coming for my blood again. Let's open that up. And I was hoping for, of course there's not, though. Okay, that guy's so dead. He's super dead because of a ticket trap right next to him. Not much to do here, and that is actually good news and bad news because I do need to wait for the ghost to get the vault made into diamonds. So going to hopefully make a whole bunch of money in the meantime. Yes, and something I must do is... Okay, he's dead. Excellent. My prediction was true. Great job. I just have a knowledge of the future. Hey, man! Robes when I finally did not need them anymore. But that's okay, though. I mean, it's always nice to have the robes, even if it's just to kill an alien above you, something stupid like that. Let's kill this disgusting vampire. And we're actually going to rescue Belinda. Because we're good people. We're real good people. And we're going to watch her get stabbed by the tiki traps. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at her. Bonk! Oh boy, that was really satisfying. Anyway, we're going to grab this skull in 50 seconds. No, 40 seconds. Grab the skull in 50 seconds. 40 seconds. 50 seconds. 40 seconds. And actually, if I put a bomb here, I can ghost this. But no, because it will be a pain in the ass to get this ghost and then go above that whole thing. Not really. It'll just take a little bit longer. Let's do that. Screw it, man. I'm capable of doing incredible things. So we're going to wait until it's exactly the time of Ghost to show up. You know, I really, through all this time, I can't believe I have not come up with a ghost for... I mean, a name for the ghost. You would think that that's a thing that I should have done, right? Maybe I should just name it after one of the several victims in my backyard. I don't know. Okay, well, let's stop that whole thing. There's double ghost right there. And we're just going to get the ones over here, and then I'll probably have to spend a bomb. That was silly then. It was not necessary to force myself into this situation. There's another gem, though, that I liberated earlier. There's the emerald. And yeah, I can go through that area, so that's all good. So let's get the ghosts right over here. I don't know, man, it's just Miss Phantom. I've always called her Miss Phantom, though, you know, that's not really a name. It's just saying what she is. I don't know, I guess she could be Miss Spectre. But that's just so unoriginal and pathetic that I feel ashamed of myself immediately after I said it. I don't know, I guess, you know what, I could possibly take your suggestions. How about that? Oh man, commenters interaction! That is so cool! I actually can't get away with doing that because I have an actual audience now. You know, it's not that big, but I feel good about it. Being able to say, hey, you guys, tell me how I should call the ghost. Because that is fun. I can be lazy about coming up with a name on my own. That is all it is, really, just shirking my responsibilities and my entertainment value onto the crowd, onto the commenters. That's what I'm probably going to do more and more from now on. I'll be like, why should I do it when the commenters can't come up with it? Oh man, it's like a liberating feeling. I can just start shirking more and more of the things that I should be coming up with. Like, which game should I play next? Tell me about it. Or let's make a poll. Instead of, you know, having my own criteria and having my own values that I want to, like, trusting myself to come up with a solid entertainment. No, how about I just ask you guys and just put all the responsibility, the onus of the responsibility upon your shoulders. It's like, and if it's something you don't like, it's like, well, I'm not to blame. You told me to play this game. I'm not really being sincere about the whole thing because there is some real value in asking the audience what they want to see, as opposed to, you know, just, well, here you go, this is what you're watching. If you don't like it, well, suck a dick. I don't give a fuck. Well, I want to have that attitude, but I also, it's not that I could take pride. Let's not mince words. I am. Oh, well, I feel invigorated already? That was not intended. I did not mean to get invigoration already. I didn't think that I had sacrificed so many. I did not mean to do that. Hey, the chiptunes! I had just now realized we got the cool 8-bit song. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Explode! Ah! I was hoping for that man to eat an alien vessel into his face, but instead he almost destroyed me. I think that Yeti corpse saved my ass just now, because if it hadn't been there, that shot would have been straight into my anus. So I am very happy that I did not get schooled by that man. I am pretty sure that there's not much worth ghosting here. There's one emerald up there, that sapphire, and that emerald, and that's it. This is all I have to make money. Well, you know what? This seed is looking pretty good, and I have a jetpack. I have a very good chance at making it to hell. I feel like I am well equipped. Not a whole lot of bombs. That's like the kind of the shitty part. Not going to be able to make a whole lot of money in the City of Gold unless we get a nice store in the middle, or a whole bunch of crates. Somehow we get super lucky with the crates. Get a nice pile of bombs. But anyway, yeah, you know, it's. I feel I have a pretty damn good taste where games are concerned, which is incredibly wide-ranging. I mean, I think I've said this before, I feel, but it's worth repeating because I haven't said it in a long time. I think the only genres I won't touch, and it's simply because I just don't have the time to get into it, really, is sports games. Even driving games, that I find them fun. But you know, FIFA and NBA and all these other team games and all that stuff, golf and shit. I'm like, yeah, I could get into it. Like when I was growing up, when I was like maybe 13 or 14, that was all we played in the Mega Drive, which was, you know, it was called Mega Drive in Europe. It is the Sega Genesis in the US. Wonder why they did that. I have no idea why they would change the name. I think Mega Drive was a better name, to be honest. I think it had a more video gamey feel than the Genesis. It just feels like it's that religious experience or something. But the Mega Drive, we would play FIFA FIFA 94, I want to say. It was the very first one with the isometric view. It was a badass game, man. It was an awesome game. We played a shitload of it. I still remember there was this exploit with the AI, the goalie AI will be completely unable to stop your striker shot if you went into the area. And I'm not going to use the right nomenclature here because I am not a fan of soccer in any way, or football for the European viewership. If you went into the area a little off the sideline, there was no way the goalie could stop that. So it was if you got to that spot with your striker, it was a guaranteed goal. So that was the way that it would be like cheesing the system. We would rag on each other because we were being cheap about our goals and shit. I would like to find mines instead of using my own bombs to open that up, because every mine is precious. It's precious. This guy is a pain in the ass, so we will use the mine to get rid of him. Anyway, yeah, sports, it's not like I wouldn't enjoy it. I'm pretty damn sure I will get hooked, just like I am able to get hooked to any kind of game. Well, that guy just left. I'm amazed that he actually found his way out of there. I totally get hooked to, I don't know why I went through that side as opposed to the other side, which had all the gems, so that felt pretty dumb. I bet I would enjoy a great deal if I got into it. Play a whole bunch of the FIFA 2015 or Pro Evolution Soccer, a billion, all the versions that they have come up with. I don't know, I just don't have the gumption, the mental gumption to go for it. Let's do that. Oh yeah, and this guy's just going to be a pain in my ass, isn't he? We'll probably just commit suicide through him. That'll be fun. Sports games like that, I really don't want to. It's not that I can't or I don't like them. It's I don't really want to get into that. and simulations, which is another thing, like real plane simulations. I'm like, super shrug. Something I would... Wow, that was dumb. There goes my vault opportunity. Oh, maybe not. Nice. I survived. I do have 28 health. You know, that helped a little bit. I could have possibly gotten shot like 3 times and not died to that man. But I'm happy that he not stun locked me right there. Nice, nice, nice. He did not toss me into the abyss in all that awful, horrendous fate that could have befallen me. Yeah, there you go. But something I would love to get into, and I just also feel like I don't have the time. I want to play all these games. I don't have the time for it. Is to, you know, space sim. I would love to get into one of those, like the brand new Elite Dangerous, or it doesn't even have to be one of those. There's all these games on my wish list and on the actually, what the hell are all these mines doing here? I never knew. We can actually get access to these 2 gems right here. Yeah, there's like a Starport Gemini 2 and Elite Dangerous and all that good stuff. It's somewhere in there, either on my purchase games because it was on sale. To that, my Sapphire is going to go with. Oh, okay, it did not just vanish. That's good stuff. The Showkeeper is still alive, so let's not get myself killed by that maniac before it's time. Let's get that. And what genre do I not want to get into it? Well, I cannot even think. Yeah, there is a genre that I don't think I like, and that is tower defense. I'm like, it's not for me. It's just not for me. I don't even know how that's a game genre, honestly. But more power to you if you like it, but it's just a thing that I just don't see the point of, and that's a foolish thing to say when I'm playing a game for the 400th hour. That the point of it has been long been past of, you know, finishing it, quote unquote. I'm long past that point, but I'm still playing it because it's still fun. So, you know, there's no judgment involved in saying that, oh, tower defense sucks. If you like it, well, if you're having fun, that's all that matters when you're playing video games. Yeah. I think that's the only thing I can think of. Yeah, hidden object, but are those really games? I feel like that. I feel just dirty thinking about even considering hidden object game, something that I would want to play. I'm going to hang around this guy. Maybe I can just get punched in the face a few times. I feel like I actually deserve it, but I need to die here. Just maybe dance around him a little bit. Just pretend that he doesn't matter. I was thinking in my head, I'm totally going to die to the ghost. Eventually, he'll probably punch me into it. There you go. And now we have a limited opportunity to get a shotgun back before going to the mothership. But we should be okay. Because we got a 3-3, so we have at least 2 chances. At least 2 chances. Oh, there's a Caliantar there. That I really have no need for anymore. How about we blow it up? She still seems ecstatic with me. I'm just so badass. Yeah, we might get a chance of ghosting Yama. That would be pretty damn cool. I'll totally go for that. There's 2 gems for my trolls. Other than that, hidden object games, visual novels, I would totally get into that. If I had the time. Then that is the problem, is that it's an embarrassment of riches. It's just so many games out there today, and it fills me with sadness that I cannot get to all of them. Because I absolutely love video gaming. I think that most games deserve a chance at you know, giving them a fair shot at entertaining me. That guy should get himself killed one way or another pretty soon. Oh, but we don't want that. We want to steal his weapon. So let's do something like that, hopefully. How did he even do that? Really? Come on. How did you jump in there? You crazy, crazy man. That should not really work. Please, I have limited time for you to kill yourself. Don't kill yourself until I say so. That music is going to go away. I don't want to use a bomb. Don't wanna. I want to use a corpse to steal his weapon. It was really close, the last corpse that I used. Okay. Yeah. No! Oh, I'll see you later. Whoa, he was just so ready. Well, that sucks. We'll have another chance in the next level. And hopefully I won't botch it that time around. Anyway, let's look for a few mines. I don't think there's any more, though. Very upsetting. I love to get into visual novels. Put a bomb here. I mean, everyone is different. And they have all this tendency. It's something I really don't appreciate. I don't have anything against it, don't get me wrong. And I do enjoy the art style quite a great deal, in a general sense. But man, all the visual novels, it's all anime. It's all anime. How about some Western art? I have a personal preference of Western looking art as opposed to the anime looking art. And part of the reason behind that is because I know for a fact, because, you know, I'm not an artist in any way, but I do dabble in drawing and all that stuff. Anime is just so freaking easy. I mean, good anime is not, but it's so easy to hack it. And as an anime or manga or however you want to call it, that anime art style is so easy to just hack it and churn out some cheap ass anime that looks decent, as opposed to some Western style art that looks decent. It is such a huge difference in skill requirement. That maybe that's part of my bias towards, hey, I would like some more Western art in these visual novels as opposed to the freaking 1000th anime styled visual novel, or I guess you can call them. I'm not talking about dating sims, which are an okay genre that I don't really get into much, but still no judgment behind that. I'm talking more about, you know, interactive novels on Steam that they have been showing up, and I just feel like I ain't got no time for that nonsense. It's like, I would love to. This is the danger zone right here. I would love to, but there's all these awesome games out there. I cannot just spend my life in front of the computer reading this interactive novel, it sucks because I would like to write one of my own. It would be so cool to write one of my own. It would be awesome. But then again, I have this embarrassment of riches of all these awesome opportunities in my life, and I have to prioritize. I have to pick and choose of the things that I want to do with my time. There was no way I could leave that guy alive before leaving. There was no freaking way. So I had to kill him before going away. So what I've chosen to do in my life is just to check out most roguelikes that tempt me. I have definitely heard and played Crypt of the Necromancer. I tried doing some commentary while playing that. This is something I tried maybe a month ago or so, maybe 3 weeks ago, and I was like, wow, how the hell does Bear Taffy do this? Because I was so bad at talking while playing a rhythm game. There was no way. I mean, maybe if I got enough practice at it, I could maybe do a decent job at it. But I was like, damn, mad respect to Bear Taffy to do a commentary while playing this game, because I am awful at it. I'm not all that great at Crypt of the Necrodancer to begin with, because it's you know, a rhythm game. I wouldn't say I'm tone deaf or bad at rhythm and all of that stuff, but I'm not great. I'm definitely not great at it. Man, I could totally get a... Oh shit, I didn't want to do that. I totally forgot I was supposed to... I'm so greedy. I want those 2 gems, but I don't want Kali to be pissed at me. Because I will get a ball and chain, and that's bad. Well, we can get rid of it. There you go. Let's drop it into the abyss. Careful. Kelly's real pissed off at me now. Not a pleasant prospect. But all it takes now is one tiny altar in hell for me to be able to have a good shot at Ghosting Yama. Oh, I did not mean to not pick that up. I meant to actually grab it and ghost a whole bunch of shit. I don't see anything though. Anyway, I am sure that you're used to this by now. I lose my train of thought a lot. I just get tangled up in the gameplay that's happening, and then I completely forget what I was talking about. I pretty much decided I need to prioritize my free time. Of course, writing novels is the one passion I have that I would love to do that for a living. But of course, can't quit the job and try to make a living out of that without going broke. I guess my wife could maintain me for a little while, and she said that once she's rich and filthy rich, she will. But not for now. I'm stuck working, you fool. She actually called me a fool. I can't believe it. I divorced her right now, right there and then, and now I have to pay her alimony. Anyway, write novels. That's the one thing I do with my free time. My other, of course, is this YouTube venture. But where video games are concerned, I pretty much give every roguelike that comes out a chance, unless I look at it as like, this puts me off. The art style puts me off a million times, and it just does not look interesting to me at all. I will not give it a chance. Because, you know, every roguelike is a candidate to make it into this channel, so I prioritize those type of games. Hey, we got a freaking freeze ray. That's not bad. Then every RPG out there, every CRPG, I will definitely look at it. If the premise and the art style doesn't put me off, I will try it. I will, if it's cheap. If it's not cheap, wish list. If it's cheap, I'll buy it and actually give it a chance. Because I love, I mean, I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this a bunch of times. CRPGs pretty much shaped my experience into adulthood. So, I mean, and literally, CRPGs, Baldur's Gate 2 in particular, literally changed my life forever. In the sense that I wrote a mod for it, my wife wanted to test it, and my then-to-be wife, I talked her into testing it, and that's how we hit it off. If I never written that, my life would be so incredibly different. I would never moved out of my parents' basement. Ooh, ha, ha, ha. Oh. That was a bad experience. I would not recommend it for anybody. How that happened? Weird. What happened there? He shot and killed the thing, and then killed himself? No idea. No idea. But I'm not sad. We're not sad that just happened. Okay, that's a danger zone right there. We want to whip those turrets, so let's put this down for a little while. I do want the plasma. Oh, you ass. Uh-oh. I have time. I have plenty of time. No worries. There you go. I want to get in there. See if we can throw this at another one. Uh-oh. Shoot, please. Shoot. Thank you. Shoot. Nice. Thank you. Thank you very much. I want to get in there, but it would be so foolish. It would be so ultra foolish to try to just walk in there. I could have... Man, I can totally still do it. It is foolish to try and walk in there, but man, destroying her with my feet. Absolutely. And you know, I did pick up a whole bunch of gems. Feel pretty bad about it. I always forget whenever I do that, hey, that's totally going to happen and you're going to lose your opportunity. Oh shit. There. No? Huh, alright. Excellent. Excellent. What the hell was I even saying? Yes, computer RPGs changed my life, so I give a chance to each and every one that comes out. Not really. I mean, those RPG Maker ones, I'm like, dime a dozen. They might have an amazing story. I just don't even want to. I mean, again, I would totally give it a chance if I had the time, but I had to prioritize so much that anything that, RPG Maker, well, that's a pass for me. Sorry. You might have an amazing story in your hands, but no thanks. Man, why is life so hard here? This way. Gotta destroy all that stuff. But yeah, you know, Wasteland 2, it's right there on the docket for me to Oh, the reason for that was that power, that force field right there. I'm telling you, man, I'm so invincible. I'm just untouchable by anything. Spelunky wants me to succeed. That's all I can take away from that. Wasteland 2, wanna play it. Pillars of Eternity, I so wanna play that. And Torment, Tazadun, Numenera, I actually backed it on Kickstarter. All these RPGs that are coming out, I will definitely be playing the shit out of them at one point in my life. Right now on Divinity Original Sin, that's the RPG that I'm playing right now. It's good. It's very focused on gameplay and not so much in the interaction between characters, and that, you know, I like it, but it's not going to get me super hooked, because characters and story is what really gets me hooked into a game, unless, you know, the gameplay is so amazing like Spelunky, and then I get really hooked, as in addicted to, the ebbs and flows of the gameplay. Yeah, those are the RPGs I would love to be playing right this minute. And besides that, another genre I would love to get into, but I just don't have the time for, because I can't prioritize it, is 4X games. I used to be a huge... Oh man, what the hell? I played... My first 4X game was Master of Magic. I played so much of that. It was nuts. This is when I was like 12, so I wasn't any good at it. But boy, did I love that game. I absolutely loved Master of Magic, and then there was Master of Orion, all these other 4X games. Then there was Galciv. I played a ton of that, and I was never very good at it, and that's probably what puts me off. Because yeah, I can win a game, but I never feel like I'm all that proficient. I'm not all that proficient at it. It just takes a lot of learning, and that's why I can't, another genre I can't prioritize with my very limited free time. We're almost done here. We just gotta gather all the money that I have worked so hard at ghosting. Actually, I'm all done. Aha, I knew there was something. But yeah, I would love to play those if I could. So the priorities are roguelikes. I will look at them without fail. CRPGs, look at them without fail. And then from there, you know, 3D open world games, another really cool stuff. I've been playing a lot of Sleeping Dogs lately. Why am I waiting by the exit? I have no idea. Let's go get that diamond. Sleeping Dogs, man, I feel like it was super underrated, that game. I put it above and beyond all of the GTAs until GTA 5, which I have not played, but I'm pretty sure it is superior in every way, because, you know, it's this enormous AAA game that with a giant budget you can do anything you like and all that good stuff. Although the story does seem to be pretty damn lackluster, in the sense that it's all these characters that are gross, you know, as opposed to Sleeping Dogs, which is, you know, you're an undercover cop. It's pretty damn cool story. There's all these sweet mechanics. You are a badass kung fu master. Holy crap. You're a badass kung fu master. I would recommend it if you like 3D open world games. You know, Watch Dogs and that kind of stuff. So, Watch Dogs I never played because of all the, you know, all the bad press it got. I was like, I don't need to play this game. There's all these other games out there for me to play. I'm not saying I would not enjoy it. I probably would at some point in the future. But probably will never get to watch it to play, because most of the press is like, yeah, it's cool, but it's just another one of these. It doesn't do anything all that new other than the hacking mechanic, which you get used to, and it's basically just using magic. So that's a game I don't think I'm going to get into, but GTA 5 at some point I'm totally going to play that, and I have no bias against AAA games. Wow. I'm telling you, man, I am so invincible. I really am breaking #1 rule of the plasma cannon, which is don't use it as a shotgun, don't kill freaking aliens with it, don't use it as something to destroy your enemies. Be real careful with it, you freaking dumbass. I'm not doing any of that. I am being super reckless with it. This would actually work. I'll drop down there. And that sapphire is screwed, so let's not even worry about it. But yeah, then Assassin's Creed, it got super old at some point. It's just such a tired franchise, but you know, I'm in the small minority, or maybe it's the silent majority, who knows? The silent majority that actually does kind of like the whole future storyline. People say, oh, Desmond sucks, blah blah blah. Yeah, he does suck as a character, but I do like that spin on the whole futuristic thing and game within a game type of deal. I do enjoy the future parts of the narrative, as opposed to the people like, oh, just give me the Ezio and the awful Connor one note things. I tried, like I got into Assassin's Creed 3 not too long ago. I was like, man, I've had this in the playlist because it came with a graphics card I bought. It came as a gift, you know, as an included part of the package. But I've never played this, and I used to like Assassin's Creed a lot. I never was like, man, Assassin's Creed rocks. I was more like, this game is fun and I want to finish it. That was my attitude towards it. Trying to get Assassin's Creed 3. I'm still kind of plowing through it. But holy shit, is it tedious. It is just such a huge disrespect for your time. And that is like the massive deal breaker right there. I've been telling you constantly, I wish I could play all these games. I ain't got no time for it. And here comes Assassin's Creed 3, not giving a shit about my time, putting me somewhere that is so far away from everywhere else. I have to run miles every freaking time I want to do a mission. It's just such a huge disregard for my convenience. And you know, if running around was fun, it would be great, but most of the time you're just running through a woods, running through a town that has nothing of value, nothing to do really. Collectibles, no. And I entertain myself killing innocents. That is something I always find incredibly hilarious, and it makes my wife laugh whenever I play it when she's around. So I like doing that, you know, be walking around and just murder an innocent person for no reason. But even then, you can't really get away with that much because you get desynchronized if you kill too many of them. So even that is a very limited joy that I cannot indulge in very much. I'm pretty sure I'm done here. So I'm pretty sure I'm just going to abandon it. I'm gonna screw it. I don't need to finish this goddamn game. Fuck this game. But I did hear really good things about Black Flag. Whoa, you're going to explode, Mr. Anubis friend. That is a truth. Careful here, because there could be a crush trap at the end of this hallway. Do that because there's a cricket that will allow me to access the emerald. Good stuff, and now we're blowing up the place, like we always do. Good news for my pocket. Getting lots of money, yeah. Good stuff. Let's see what's in that crate. See it with violence. Destroy that, please. Yeah, so that's my tribulations with Assassin's Creed. That's a very shared sentiment, by the way. Assassin's Creed 3 was probably one of the weaker entries, and it's a shame because you can tell the incredible amount of work that went into it. I mean, there's so much stuff in that game. But I heard very good things on Black Flag, is they're supposed to be super fun. I want to kill this man, and I will do it with my scepter. Let's go fetch it. Yeah, good stuff. Tool of Death. Destroy my enemy. Do that. And man is dead. Hopefully we'll jump to the other one. It didn't. It's okay though. I'm hoping for the Vault Man to be around. He is not. So probably will be in the next one, and that sucks. It's always much better to get the Vault right away. Because that way you, Alrighty. That way you can blow up a way into it with the plasma cannon as opposed to having to use bombs for its pain in the ass, and of course wastes your bombs that you absolutely want to keep for that city of gold. Let's get that Hawkman. Could be a problem. Kali could love me again. Wow, okay. Got 30 seconds, but we're not really concerned about time this time around. But what I do, and I should be doing, is go all the way to the bottom and start making my way through here. Because there's a mummy, there's a crush trap, it looks like a dangerous place. There you go, friend. I hope that you enjoyed that. Just keep shooting. Destroy all the things. All of the things. Okay. Nice. So I'll eventually play. I always going back and forth between... because we're ghosting. Anytime it's ghosting, it's time to talk about something else other than Spelunky. Eventually going to Black Flag. I don't know, man. Assassin's Creed is a series that has been so tired. Now with Unity, I mean, they have so tarnished their reputation. It used to be this amazing game, and it has turned to this garbage that gets put out every single year. And it's not garbage, don't get me wrong, it's definitely not garbage. It's an amazing game by all kind of metrics. I mean, if you're saying, oh, Assassin's Creed sucks, it really doesn't. You might not like it. That's a completely different issue there, that you might not like the game. Well, okay, that's a perfectly valid standpoint. I even kind of share it by this point. There's so much Assassin's Creed, it's just so much fatigue about it. It's such a pain in the ass to hear about it every time, and people getting excited and stuff. It's like, oh, just more of this game. Just give it a rest, man. Just like the COD Blops and all the Call of Duty games. It's like, maybe stop milking it for just 2 years. Just 2 years. You have no idea how much more excited people will be about your game if you just let it rest a little bit. It will be okay. You will not go into bankruptcy probably. If you just let it, you know, let it rest, work on a different IP, maybe you'll hint into the next golden chicken or the golden eggs. If you just maybe pull all your resources into a completely different IP, let the whole, let's do that, because I want to trigger the arrow trap. Completely different IP. Let's just jump through here. Oh, nice. That's my standpoint upon it anyway. People will get so much more excited about your game if you spend 3 years without giving them any of it. It's like sex, you know, when the more it gets withdrawn, the more you look forward to it. That's the way it works. Not that I would know, because I get sex things every single day of my life, because I'm a master of the bedroom. That's just me being awesome every day of my life, sexually and otherwise. Anyway, we picked up all the money that there is to pick up here. Scepter time into the second level of the temple. Let's go do it. So there, that's my perspective. There you have it. There you have it. On the AAA games that are in the vogue right now. This should work. Why did it not work? There you go. It is attracted to mummies. And it will never come back to haunt you. This is something that we learn in the advanced tactic custom level. The scepter will not fire. I do not want to drop it down there because it could get crushed by that. So let's not do that. I really hate this area. It's really awful. So let's do this. Should crush all of the dangers over there. But it didn't, because it's a croc man. I really don't want to get... there you go. I want to stick with this. There you go. Be real careful. There should be a vault. Should be a vault here. I really hope there's a vault, because if there's not, it will mean bad times. Really, there's no vault, huh? Maybe there is in the corner. I didn't see it. Destroy that. Some extra bombs. There's no way a vault can spawn in the... Oh, there was a gem over there. There's no way a vault can spawn in the... Whoa! In the City of Gold. So I'm pretty disappointed. Put a bomb here. I'll take care of all of my problems right there. Yeah. There you go. Ah, man, I just grabbed those 2 emeralds like a moron. What an idiot. Anyway, I want to use the scepter to get rid of the crazy man over there. That should work. There you go. I have a feeling I will not pay for my crimes. I don't know, this weird inkling that I have. Alright, so there's no vault here. I'm weirded out by that. I don't think that's ever happened where I get to the temple. I don't get a vault in the first 2 levels. Weird, weird, weird. Anyway, we're not even going to go to the damn thing because there were 2 rubies up there, though. Let's just grab them. Who cares? See if I can destroy this goddamn... There you go. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Crockman. Here's the least threatening crush block of all time. Not terribly concerned about its existence. It's just a ruby, man. It's no big deal. But what I do want to do... grab this. Nice. Alright. I never even finished my list of the genres that I want to prioritize. But it's really, whatever, man. It's running off my mouth while things happen on screen. I love playing video games. That's the tagline, that's my bottom line. That is what I wanted to convey. I am much more... I guess that's the thing. Ah! Yeah, when you want to pick up a bomb and put it back down, make sure you're not holding the shotgun first, so that you're actually doing what you want to do, instead of carrying an explosive in your hands and possibly getting yourself killed. Actually, I would have survived, thanks to having 11 health. But it was a bad time. It was a bad time. I would not recommend it. I was hoping for that to cover quite a lot more area than it did. What about here? Because this should also trigger the arrow trap. Okay, Hawkman, you and I have a date with danger. Except he got killed, so never mind. What about here? Crush trap needs to be destroyed, please. Oh, come on, really? You're not coming for me? There you go. Nice. Might as well get access to that crate. Did not mean to pick that up. Extra bombs. A lot of... this is a very compact, very dense city of gold. I like it. Careful with all crush traps, please. Always look down. Look at that. That could have easily destroyed me. This. Okay, thank you, mummies, for being team players. How can I help myself to that ruby? Do I dare? I dare. I'm gonna die. Please push me down. Woo! Wow. Oh, wow. Okay, well, that works. It didn't. Never mind. He's still alive. Oh, come on. 7 health. Okay, let's do this. And there. I wanted to actually harvest his vomit. Okay, he can just stay there, I think. Holy crap, man. Why are you so aggressive, Crush Trap? Why? Oh, man, it wouldn't be sweet to crush the crap out of him. Okay, this has to go. This just has to go. Please to be destroyed. Thank you. Oh, boy. This City of Gold is giving me a run for my money. Let's get that Hawkman, please. Thank goodness I had a whole bunch of health to sustain injuries. Let's just flirt with danger here and do something like that, even though that was foolish. The ghost and the shopkeeper is right behind us, so I could easily get schooled here. Now we'll be back to all this arrangement. This seed wasn't all that great where money is concerned. It's not bad. And if I make it to Yama, I'll probably win all sorts of money. There, that's what I wanted. I wanted to get rid of that junk. This way. Gotta think a little while and then just be quiet. And weird you out a little bit. Anyway, where's my shotgun? I could use it. There it is. Come on, Anubis 2. Nobody respects you. You're like the whipping boy of Spelunky. You're the absolute most worthless boss and most harmless boss ever conceived. Why did I do that? I have no idea, man. Holy crap. Why would I risk my anus in such a manner? What a dumb play. I don't know why I put that bomb there. It was pretty superfluous. I would like to ghost all that junk in the middle, though. How's this man still alive? Come on! Yeah! I want to bomb him. I want to use these bombs to become rich and filthy. Just pay somebody to sling mud upon my face or something. Because that's exactly what I meant. Instead of rich, instead of filthy rich, that's exactly what I meant. The shopkeeper is right down there. Come on, there's even lava right there. How has he not jumped in there? Disappointment runs rampant through my veins. Well, at least we're getting a shitload of money. Almost at the million now, and there's all those diamonds that we still gotta grab. So definitely we'll get to a million before the City of Gold is over, which is not great. Usually you want to go into the City of Gold with already a million in your pocket, but nothing to sneeze at, I would say. There you go. I would like to get my hands, and I do that mean that very sexually, on Jacqueline down there. Every little bit of health helps, and now we're going to whip, put a bomb. Well, didn't mean to kill you. But all I wanted was to grab her and get it out of there. Instead, I almost got myself killed. Because, you know, apparently, after all this time playing Spelunky, I don't understand the mechanics behind picking things up. Of course, I will grab the bomb first. That is the thing you always grab. Freaking idiot. Oh, come on, man. You're killing me. And now I'm literally dead. I was so focused on the shopkeeper. Dumbass, you son of a bitch. Oh, what an idiot. I was so focused on the shopkeeper that I did not notice there was a ticket trap ready to stab me in the face. Well, that was pathetic. It could have been so good. It could have been my one in the top 10. So anyway, we got pretty far, and it was a very nice golden tomb to die in, so I don't feel that bad about it. I hope that you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, I bid you farewell.